Hi, I'm Mika Truman, and welcome to Frankincense School of Mystical Arts. And remember, you can always find me at fsma.live and my YouTube channel and also Patreon. Please, you can find me on those platforms. So I just wanted to talk about something really interesting. Spirit has been showing me that different people have been activated, triggered, their DNA or their soul, their higher self. People are being activated. And when I say that, I'm talking about the code breakers. Are you a code breaker? Are you being activated, stepping into your higher self? What does that even mean? There is people that as they're waking up and they're shifting and they're starting to remember who they are, they're finding that, and some don't even get it. Some are realizing it and some are not. Here are some signs to see whether or not are you a code breaker. A code breaker is one who they can walk into a restaurant and they're basically the only ones there. You're super happy. You're the only ones there. You're going to get the best, greatest service. And then all of a sudden, oh my gosh, you blink and all these people come flooding in. And you think, oh my gosh, I thought I was the only one here. But I'm glad that we got here. We got here just in time. Good deal. What about you're on the freeway and you're driving? You're the only car there. And then all of a sudden, one car after another after another. What if you, here's one. What if you start getting involved with some group of people, some organization, and into an area that there is an activities that goes on? Let's just say you join some kind of football team, okay? You join the team is going really well. You're super excited. You are welcomed in. You feel like, finally, I found my home. Finally, I found my niche. Then all of a sudden, you're like, wait a second. Wow, what a disappointment. You start seeing different behaviors and traits of people that you were looking up to, where then all of a sudden, they do kind of behaviors that's unethical. Perhaps they're not so honest. Perhaps they're lying, those little lies. Maybe they're cheating. And you're seeing this. And you think, oh my gosh, I was so excited. You may have even moved to an area to become part of these people that you thought was going to help you excel and go to the next level and really sharpen and hone in on your talent, only to find out they were a bunch of frauds. And then you leave. And then what happens? Total exposure. The team falls apart. You trigger a trend of you leave, another person leaves, another person leaves. Next thing you know, it's totally exposed. Nobody wants to play with them. The ratings go down. They're not winning any games. And it fell apart. And you think you were there, was going good. I was really excited to work with them. And it was going fine. And everybody thought I was crazy to leave. And you left and the whole thing was exposed. These are the code breakers. Because those are the individuals who are being triggered right now. Like a light switch is going on within their soul, their being, their spirit, and they're going to places. And either they will bring in popularity, money, they'll bring in customers, clientele. They will bring life to a project, a place, a business, and they'll excel. They'll fly to the top. Or they will join, they will go into a business, a new job, a new career, a new organization, and it goes to crap. The code breakers. the ones that are bringing exposure to the forefront, telling the truths, whether they say or do anything or not. And it doesn't matter whether or not you know, consciously or subconsciously, that you are a code breaker or not. You still are leaving this effect. You are still changing the frequency, the vibration of the planet. Whether you try, whether you don't, whether you mean to, this is what you're doing. This is what you're called to actually do and be, is a code breaker. The ones that do not leave a situation, a business, a relationship, a friendship, a person the same, whether good or bad. You change it. You bring in this energy that you don't even know you have, and you trigger that environment, that restaurant, that place of business. You trigger the building, the energy, the ground, the land, the people that walk through the doors. It's like you left your impression, your DNA, your energy, and it will never be the same, good or bad. This goes along with even relationships that you have. Whether you get involved with a guy and you fall in love with a guy or a girl, maybe they're a little bit edgy. Maybe there's areas that they could improve. All of a sudden you break, you end, you see, oh, not a good fit. Exit, you're gone. Their world falls apart. They decide they better pull it together. They quit smoking. They quit drinking. They quit the bad behavior. You were only called to be a part of their life, to change their code, change their path, change their destiny if they choose, if they want it. Of course, it's always up to them. But sometimes it just takes a code breaker to enter into their life and rattle them up to their being, to their core, to their soul, to get them to help shift and change. Are you a code breaker? Leave your comment. Please like, subscribe. You can always find me on Frankincense School of Mystical Arts, which is fsma.life. Join my Patreon, and you can find me on my YouTube channel as well. Blessings to you, and until next time.